Everybody deep down wants to feel significant. In their community, at work, in their family, in their faith community. People want to feel like they make a difference and serve others, but we're so busy and we have so much information, they often don't know how. If you want these things to come, if you want to have the opportunities come into your career, you have to be proactive and build that network. When you have a solid network of professional contacts who know you, like you, and trust you, you're never desperate. We need to work to capture that little real estate in people's minds so that they think about us in those times when they should think about us. People use their brains to gather information. They use their hearts to make their decision. So you have to find a way to get to people's hearts. Because people do business with people they know, like, and trust. But we have to start with know. In the fact that when we go out of our way to recognize other people in our life, whether it's the dry cleaner, the person working at Starbucks, our boss, our employee, our next door neighbor, and really let them know that they matter to us and that we care beyond the surface. Because the future success of you or your company very well could come from somebody who is sitting in this room today who you haven't met, but who you will encounter over the next 3 days. If you want to attract people who are your business friends, who have your back, be the type of person who has their back. I can't understand why people come to these conferences and say, I want to network, and then they put blinders on and speak to nobody. Instead of coming in, sitting down, looking at your BlackBerry, staring at the screen, turn to the people around you and simply say hello. Do not totally hang out with the people who you came here with. You can hang out with them on the plane home. You'll see them at the office on Monday. Do not spend all your time with your coworkers. If you're sitting next to a coworker right now, just turn to them quietly and say, I promise I'm not being rude while I ignore you for the next 2 days. People don't take the time to acknowledge, thank you, nice to meet you. So when you do it, you will stand out, you will be remembered, and it will lead to more opportunity. You need to attract givers into your life. But the real givers out there who want to help other people, they don't waste their time with takers. So you have to be a giver. And there is a huge difference between somebody you've met once and somebody with whom you've developed a long-term, mutually beneficial relationship. Because meeting somebody one time at a conference does not make them part of your network. Connecting with people in a social media crazy world isn't click, 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 link, link, link. It's conversation, it's sharing, it's helping, it's caring. One step at a time. Your iPhone, or your BlackBerry, or your Android, or whatever device of favor that you have is not your friend. You cannot feel significant alone in a field. By yourself, you can't really be significant. You need other people in order to have that. So I call it cooperative significance. And be a connector. You've already met 2 people. Later on tonight, when you're at the networking reception, or tomorrow when you're at breakfast or at lunch, take that time to introduce those people to other people who you've met. Look for opportunities to give opportunity, but also look for the chance just to let someone feel significant, because it doesn't happen enough. If somebody tells you, you've made me feel good, they're going to go and take that on to someone else, and it's going to come back around to you. And that's where your network, and that's where having evangelists who are out there talking about why you do such a great job, that's why it matters in closing sales and in getting promotions and in having all types of opportunities come to you.